Well, fun of all fun, we get to use side angle side or side 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 in proofs. And we're asked to write a two-column proof given that MN is congruent to PN, MN being congruent to PN. Well, here's MN. I can see that that's congruent to PN, all right? And LM is congruent to LP. Well, here's LM and here's LP, and I see that they are congruent by the little hash marks. And then we're asked to prove that angle LNM, which is going to be this angle LNM, that's going to be this angle, is congruent to LNP, which is this angle. Okay, all right. Well, we love two-column proofs, don't we? Well, let's start. Let's see. All right, so segment MN is congruent to PN, and segment LM is congruent to segment LP. And we know that we start our proofs off by just restating the given, and so the reason then is given. All right, simple enough. All right, let's see. Well, we got two sides. We got two sides that we know are congruent to each other. How about this side right here? LN. What about that side right there? Well, that's common to both triangles. So let's see here. All right, well, we can say that LN is certainly congruent to LN, right? I mean, it's congruent to itself. And what's the reason for that? Well, that's the reflexive property of congruence. If something's equal or congruent to itself, then it's got to be reflexive. You're looking at the mirror. Well, if that's the case, then we know that all three sides of both of these triangles have congruency, right? LM is congruent to LP. MN is congruent to PN. And LN is congruent to LN. So triangle LNM is congruent to triangle LNP. Top triangle is congruent to the bottom triangle, so to speak. And what's the reason for that? Well, we've dealt with side, side, side. So our reason then is side, side, side. And if that's the case, if the two triangles are congruent based on side, 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 then that means there's got to be congruency in the angles as well. And so then we're trying to prove that angle LNM is congruent to LNP. So we can say that angle LNM is congruent to LNP. And what would be our reason for that? CP, CTC. Congruent parts of congruent triangles are in fact congruent. All right, well, that wasn't so bad. Nah, still not very much fun, is it? Okay, bye-bye.